Alright, hello everyone and welcome to Golden Emperium Season 6, day number 2. We are your casters for tonight. This is James.
This is RKM.King.
And hello, good evening. We are now on day number 2, RKM.King.
Yep.
And it's time for another battle between these two alliances. As you can see, some early pickoffs coming from Constance right here. Ooh, miss of Soul Destroyer. And yeah, of course, as Constance is the defending guild right now, Pegasus is on the attacking side. And yeah, we are going to turn off our camera right now since we have no use right here. Let me know if the audio is okay, if you can hear it properly, if the BGM is too loud, if you can hear RKM.King, you can hear me properly. Yep. And yeah, hopefully we will have a very good evening for tonight with good battles between these two alliances.
Yeah, hopefully we see some intense engagements, James.
Yep, RKM.King, I'm not gonna ask your expectations for tonight. Since we don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen within this hour.
Yep.
Alright.
So, but still, James, if you can see this, so it's the gears of the characters. So basically, the costumes are not visible. So basically, these are real gears. So people are utilizing multiple or different kinds of gears, ranging from, let's say, very expensive ones, especially those hero helms, down to some like FTV options such as feather berets. So yeah, you can see how the changes in the resistance cap affect the item choice of the players. So basically, you can see some people wearing pilot halos, FOWs, and such. Plus yeah, and of course the Taratus Dolor helm, which kind of give them some fixed custom reductions. So basically, these gears the gears must be or should be worn by characters level 99 and below. So there are very few options wherein they are overpowered. But then again, you still have like that multiple options for say the gacha gears also. So let's see if these players can now adjust their defenses against there's very specific skills that are basically killing them instantly, such as the Soul Destroyer and Falcon Assault. So yeah.
Yeah, like what you mentioned last week, basically. Long range damage seems to be the current meta this time around in Golden Emperium Season 6. Of course, Bowling Bash is going to still be there. But yeah, from what we saw last week, we saw a lot of long-range damage dealers, Soul Destroyers, Falcon Assault, Rapid Smiting, and yeah, we'll see what happens if there are any changes between the gears that these alliances are using, or any change in characters, basically, because you only need to level 9970, so it's not that hard.
So we also have XP boost, so yeah, 200%.
Yeah, if you have time, you can even make 2 or 3 characters a day.
True.
So depending on what you want to use, depending on what you want to build. Of course, gearing them is a different case. But yeah, you have rental gear, so just use the gears depending on how you see it fit. Land Protector on the floor. Pegasus is trying to push in Falcon Assault, Soul Destroyers, and we can see some gravitational fields on the floor. But there is the Land Protector, so no AoE skills will fall on to the stack here of Pegasus. And Bowling Bashes coming from Constance. They are trying to really defend this spot. Backline.
I think the Land Protector teams are, kind of used for offense this time around. Since it seems like they really do need some Numas.
Oh, Guillotine Fist.
to avoid such outcome. So yeah.
Yeah. I think yeah, if you don't have Unfrozen, which I doubt people don't at this point or at this stage, you'd opt for a Numa because you do want to avoid getting hit by that storm gust or any AoE status effects.
So
Oh,
bowling bash.
Wizard just got taken
Sonic
down.
blow.
Oh, what? Here comes a devotion. Oh, that's an orc hero with a very strong bowling bash right there.
Eh, you'll get surprised with these skills that they're using. So it's not. I think it's not common to see Sonic blow this time around, because basically you are required to use a specific weapon in a Qatar,
Mhm.
as compared to Soul Destroyer, which can work like with any weapon that you have.
Yeah, and your soul, I mean your sonic blow damage can get boosted by um well, aside from the weapon, of course, the gears that you're using. Um yeah, Soul Link and
Yeah, Soul Link.
yeah, it's a kind of required if you are using a sonic blow build, but you can live without because of the gears that we currently have.
True. You just have to, position yourself properly, since the AoE damage is and long range damage is kind of crazy this time around. So
Yeah, but you don't need to be like an overly glass cannon if you have a pocket soul linker.
true. Yeah, basically, a lot of people are actually engaging at the entrance. So it seems like both teams identify that they will have more, let's say, action if they meet each other earlier than just waiting for them at the Amp Room, since Pegasus have been having difficulties bypassing that Amp Room entrance.
Yep, and it will be a little bit difficult for Pegasus this time around, since yeah, we saw the number differences between these two guilds. Pegasus was struggling at the end of the session last week in the entrance, and yet Constant still has a lot of members guarding the Empu.
Yeah, that's basically the dynamics of this setup. No? So since you can bring more people, especially with only having characters to level 299, so it's easier to invite some of your old friends to to return and to play some War of Imperium with you. Since we only do this like every Monday, so not bad of, let's say, commitment.
Yeah, you can even invite your friends who prefer who just prefer transcendent classes.
Yep.
Alright.
I just basically experience the server. So this is basically a portion of the game. So you're basically enjoying, let's say, the classic or the pre or the the transcendent content, while you know experiencing the third job environment. So you can see new gears. You can still play third job if you wish to. So basically create a new character and level it up until 200. Yeah, a very good gateway for those who are kinda afraid of exploring the third job and the environment that it has, since for some reason our C brothers, specifically our Filipino friends, are kinda allergic to renewal. So yeah, the best way to experience renewal is to try our TE.
Yes. And that is one transformation I do not want to have. The Moonlight Flower. Since you can hear it. You can hear that thing. You can hear that monster from afar. Alright, as Pegasus is trying to make their push. Bowling bashes coming from Constance, Guillotine Fist as well, Rapid Smiting. and the Pegasus having a difficult time entering this portal. Again, the whole area is covered by skills. Even the sides, even this whole square basically is covered by skills. And again, if you don't have that land protector on the floor, you'll get hit by the what they call this, Quagmire and Magnus, or even the Venom Dust on the floor.
Yeah.
So
This is, yeah, one of the, let's say, saddest events that can happen. So GTB is banned, or technically, what you call this? It is banned in this event, or in this settings. So it's kind of hard to avoid such magic damage and disables, since you cannot also attain 100% reduction from magic, since the cap against the human resistance is fixed at 90. So you have to eat everything. Without land protector, you're going to take all of this SG, LOVs, and all of the magic damage that the opposing team is throwing at him. So yeah.
And yeah, well, we're at it as we're having small battles right here at the preempt area. I do want to mention, of course, our current eggs that are active right now. We still have the Infinite Galaxy egg, the Very Bringer egg, and of course the Lingering Trauma, in which you know why it's called, or well, OG.
Yeah.
ROGGH players know why it's called the Lingering Trauma egg.
Yeah. The image speaks for itself.
Alright, so it's the Lingering Trauma egg. And
Yep.
up to this day, it's still traumatic.
Yep.
Alright, and of course, the Pouring Island entry tickets are still here. Where is it? I lost it. Okay, Pouring Island entry tickets. If you want to level up your character quickly, this one option. Or if you want to get the exclusive stuff, basically, from Pouring Island.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people, leveled to 200 just because of the event. So a friend of ours actually reached level 200 for like 10 of his rangers. Shout out to Meta.
Alright, shout out to you, my guy. And shout out to everyone who's watching right now. 9970 lang ito. In Warfare Training Edition, yes, 1970 only. How many guilds? I think this is a combination of what? 6 guilds participating. They're just making alliances and such. Free reset. Oh. Well, yeah. You should pray. Good luck, yeah. Good luck to all guilds participating in the Knights Golden Emperium Season 6.
I think Pego is having a hard time entering the castle, James. Like, not the M2,
Let's
because
check
they're
out the events,
basically
yeah.
moving too slow. They chose to protect this entrance. Maybe some of the members of the opposing alliance actually are creating some nuisance
Well,
in the entrance earlier.
yeah, because the defending guild, basically Constance has basically they have what, 2 or 3 guilds with the same emblem. So some of them are going to be stragglers that are going to enter from the entrance. They cannot use the flag at all.
Right. So only one guild can use
Yep.
flag.
Only one guild, only the main defending guild can use the flag, and the other players, the other members of the alliance, they cannot. So they need to attack them from them. They need to watch their back always. Because if they let go of the defense in the entrance, it will be hard for them to basically defend both sides. They're gonna get pinched sandwiched, whatever you want to call it. How do you call it, RKM King?
Well, basically, if you can still remember the last session, Cosmos basically pushed Pegasus like away from the castle, like literally locked down the entrance. So that can actually happen, but then again, maybe Pegasus. This is the adjustment from Pegasus. So they're basically holding this area for now, making sure that their members are, passing through this area quite cleanly because they don't have that much manpower and they cannot basically commit their emergency call just to bring those people in, since the opposing guilds can basically use their e-calls to respond.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, as Pegasus is holding their entrance, they're having their own portal defense right here. And the entrance, Guillotine Fist will connect right there. Again, Guillotine Fist, it will work if you are not beside the portal. And from what other people mentioned to me, because of my comment last week, it's hard to use a champion this time around because the damage of long range is a little bit difficult to handle.
Yeah, you just have to invest. That's the sorry, that's the dilemma. You have to invest in long range reduction, then human reduction, or elemental reduction. It's all up to you. But then again, just pick your poison, I guess. Because some skills can basically solve your problems. You have your defender, you have your Numa for long range. So that's why people are not opting, to wear 100% reduction against long range.
Oh,
as far as
that was a nice play coming from Pegasus. Actually, Numa did attack that Soul Destroyer assassin.
yeah, that's what I'm mentioning, right, James? So you have a lot of answers for long range, but then again, you'll get destroyed by Land Protector.
Yeah, but it's difficult to pull it off because again, you need to choose. You need to choose, like what you said, pick your own poison, but you cannot pick your own. You need to pick for your guild. So if your guild is not prepared to, tank that much damage, to counter that much damage, it will become difficult for your side to do a push, do an attack, and in the end, it will, make you have a hard time.
Yeah, last session, just if you can still remember, Pegasus was able to take down this, the backline of the range or the snipers and the
half of the backline. But again, as the alliance guilds are pushing from behind as well, they couldn't stay in the area for long, so they need to finish or they need to attack very quickly. They need to eliminate their opponents quickly, the defenders really quickly, if they want to, conquer the castle.
Yeah, it should be a clean sweep because you'll get sandwiched eventually, especially with the defending guild having access to the flag form, and also, it's kind of easier to cast emergency call if you have multiple, ECs available. So yeah, so hopefully we can, some kind of drama in the form of the MP hit or slight wipe, but then again, that's a hard ask.
Oh. This Lord Knight. No, this is action. What is this? What was this? Bolim
Lord
Bash.
Knight, I guess.
No,
He has Aura Blade.
Yeah, it's guard. Okay, emergency call. Gravitational field. Oh, that was a wrong timing for that wizard to go out. As Pegasus will want to make their push right now. Of course, long range damage is going to be there. Quagmires is going to be. It's going to affect their stack right here. We have some bowling bashes. Oh, the backline! Backline is out. the long range damage dealers right
Someone,
here.
oh, he just died.
Someone got close. Someone
Yeah.
got close.
Yeah.
Arrow
But
strike.
Process was able. Yeah. Process was able to kill the Lord Knight, I think. So,
Mhm.
but that was close. I think they could have done more damage if that guy did not die. But then again,
Mhm.
a lot better compared to how they performed last time. Since it's the first time that we saw someone, got that close to the Imperium.
Mhm. And adjustments coming from these two guilds are being made. Emergency call got committed by one Constance guild, while of course there will be people from the outside who are going to try and push in Soul Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Pegasus has their
Oh.
Soul Destroyer of their own.
That is a bit of a back and forth in terms of wiping players. So this time around, I think Pegasus has a bit of an oomph in their movements. So kind of they have sort of an impact this time around. So not just grouping up then getting wiped instantly. So nice push coming from them. But then again, they committed their equal for that. So
Yeah, we can see some focus arrow strike, some Falcon Assault, some Soul Destroyers. So, yeah, really long range damage this time around. And we have assassins.
so they decided to conquer this entrance now, James.
So, yeah. Constance is also going to hold this entrance, but there's not a lot of them. So I'm pretty sure if Pegasus decides to go in and take this entrance, they can do so. But Constance is planning to hold this entrance just to make sure to not get flanked from different directions when it comes to entering the castle. Let's see. So they're allowing other members of Constance to get in. We also have a few members of Pegasus who are inside right now as they are trying to push in. Currently, they are making their way closer, as you can see right here. Bowling Bash, Devotion, but they don't have their emergency call. Well, both guilds here don't have their emergency call, or one Constance guild doesn't have emergency call. As you can see, Constance just holding their ground. Some of them came from the back to eliminate the members of Pegasus who just entered the castle or the Emperor.
Yeah, but this is what I want to see, James. Pegasus continuously attacking because they have no choice. If they wait for another cooldown of their emergency call, they're basically allowing the defenses to be set. So for let's say the tougher the let's say the more survivable characters of Pegasus basically making their move towards the Emperor, trying to eliminate some forces coming from a Constance. And this time around, they were able to retrieve the entrance. So let's see if they are going to push this time around.
A question from our chat: does Pegasus have Alliance 2? Not that we are aware of. Currently. And some hearts in the chat right now. So if you are on YouTube, just keep on clicking those hearts. or other emojis if you want. Just keep on clicking them.
Yep. Should I do it too?
You should do it too if you like what you see. Basically, if you like what you see, just keep on clicking those hearts.
Oh well. So, yeah, Pegasus is gaining control of this entrance. Let's see if this is going to improve their chances in pushing another guild. I think that's the alliance.
The most wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
They have an alliance. But that's only one member so far that we've seen. Literally just one member.
Yeah, but this is a this can be, something else because it's basically easy to invite people this time around.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Oh,
for those who want
subject
to join,
others.
yeah, for those who are watching and want to join the action, basically
Want to
download
join the
game.
action?
Yeah.
Want to join a specific alliance? Want to join a specific side? It's up to
True.
you.
Actually, the rewards of this event is kind of bonkers as because you basically get 3,500 SGD for the winner of this event. So basically, you have to defend the castle or the emperor, the castle for 5 straight sessions. So you basically win the cash prize plus some great items in the form of MVP card album. So you basically pick the MVP card that you wish to, based on the list. So yeah, and some other stuff too. So yeah, this is not a basic event. So this has some sort of monetary uh, repercussions as well. So some of these guilds are basically putting, should I say, all of these guilds are putting in the effort to kind of have a share of that pot. Also, there's this so-called heist. So if the defending guild cannot secure the fifth defense, and some random guild or whoever it is that took the ownership of the castle at the fifth session of the defense, they basically win 1,500 SGD for that effort. And that basically, ends the Golden Emperium event. Right,
Mhm.
James?
And another question in chat. Is this on mobile? No.
You can watch in mobile.
You can watch in mobile. But you can never play in mobile. Alright, as Pegasus is preparing for their push right now. The focus arrow strikes. Constance is heavily defending the Emperor right now. They're doing a really good job into keeping Pegasus at bay, not really letting them escape from the portal of the castle right now. So they heavily guarded this part right now compared to earlier, how they got swept until probably half of this line right here, until the defenders from behind took out the attackers. And
Okay, so land pro.
Protector, you have some devotion. Pegasus is slowly pushing in, rapid smiting. They're leaving
The
this.
backline is dying.
They're attacking the backline players as they are slowly pushing in. We can see some whitesmiths actually getting closer as well. But of course,
Someone's swiping the backline, James.
yeah, I think it's a long range versus long range in the back.
Yeah, RK. I think there is an LK was able to pass through again. So that's going to be, one heck of a problem for Constance, because that guy keeps on passing through their defenses.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 people who can, well, 2 or 3 Lord Knights who are able to push through or go to the backline immediately will be a very huge problem for Constance. Again, they can wipe out the backlines, the defenders, well, the heavy damage dealers, the long range, and the frontliners will be left with basically attacking, and that's huge damage coming from Constance right there.
Ah,
And focus arrow strike, Falcon assaults, and this priest wants to survive, but unfortunately, he casted. I think casted Numa too late.
yeah. They just need to run away from that guy. is basically not dying and causing trouble.
Oh, oh. Whoa, we didn't see this. What happened?
I told you, James, there's this guy that keeps on breaking through. And it seems like he was able to, figure out the defenses of Constance.
Yeah, this is the closest that Pegasus have gone. I think if this guy has like devotion, these two guys would have lived right here. Or three guys would have lived right here. Rapid Smiting is on the attack as well. Bowling Bash. And Pegasus needs to hurry. Pegasus needs to hurry. Another RKL is here. Two LKs actually are here. Constance Pegasus is attacking right now. And they have wiped out a bunch of members coming from Constance. But Constance is going to use their emergency call. And they successfully did so. And it was a nice push coming from Pegasus. But not enough to wipe out Constance right here.
Just in time.
We didn't see that happen, but it was a good push.
Yep. So it is bound to happen, James. Someone was able to figure out how to survive the defenses. So let's see if this trend continues. So I don't think also that Pegasus wants to break this castle. So there's this idea that I guess that they wish to basically hold this for a while, then break it later. As we call hostaging the castle.
Let's see what kind of adjustments Constance will make because of what happened earlier because of that push. Again, there was a whole stack. There was a whole stack right there earlier, and we didn't catch that. How they got eliminated.
I guess they're going to be more careful this time around because they've been loitering around the castle. So yeah, one of the few reasons I guess why this kind of incident happened.
And Constance is all set in the Emp room right now. Significant lot of them are here right now. So yeah, they'd rather stop their loitering around in the map.
Yeah.
But they still do need to check out whatever's happening outside. So maybe in the entrance, no. Entrance is all set. Preempt. Pegasus is ready. So I think there are two sides right now for Pegasus. One who is defending the entrance and the one on the attacking side. So two forces, defenders and attackers. I'm not sure if the entrance is a good spot to hold. I guess it is for your teammates to be able to basically return safely. But flag or flag people will be able to just quickly get in from behind. Because again, Constance is made up of 2 or 3 guilds.
True. So yeah, this time around, it's not as one-sided as before. But then again, we haven't seen a turnaround or turnover of the castles. So we're still basically where we are at the start of the session or even the event. So yeah, it was a surprising, incident. But then again, it's not enough to basically wipe Constance out of the castle.
Shout out to Muchi in chat. He was the top 2 fan, now he's number 1 fan. Shout out to Muchi Beat in chat on YouTube right now. YouTube is rapid smiting. And Pegasus is trying to make their push again. I want to watch what happens here in the backline. Alright, as Pegasus is making the rush. Oh, okay, so there's one member of Pegasus who's hiding, who's able to push through.
It's just a problem.
Okay,
There's
no.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if that guy's still alive or
I think he is.
whatever is happening. All right, as Pegasus is still. Oh, okay. This guy is still alive. He's here. Somewhere here. He's making his way in. He's making his way in, and there are members there in the back.
Oh my god.
So they figured it out. Pegasus figured it out. So it was I think a stalker. I saw a sightless mind because it happened smiting, and Constance defense got a little bit scattered right here because of that.
Yeah. This is what you want to see, James. More movement coming from both guilds, and not just one. So I think Constance is happy with this kind of happening as well, because they're basically able to play the game.
There's one guy attacking the Imperium right now. Getting pissed.
Whoop. Just died.
Mm-hmm.
Really? He did die.
And Constance is going to solidify their defenses once again.
Yeah.
Constance is doing a good job with their defenses, especially with what's happening. Like Pegasus members able to enter from while using different tactics this time around. And the adjustments of Pegasus is doing is really working out for them right now. So maybe a few pushes like that, or if they finally figured out how to counter that or counter the defenses, they could actually take this castle. But Constance is making their own adjustments as well. Emergency call coming from Constance right here. Of course, they don't want to take risks. They don't want to take the risk. And yeah, they're doing a good job into defending this castle.
Yeah, it's just this, especially this Emperor James. It's easy to to basically use sight or Lua to reveal hidden targets. It's kind of really a defense, let's say defender-centric castle, which kind of helps Constance. But then again, kudos to Pegasus for making things more interesting.
Oh, Desperado. We haven't seen that in a while.
And long range damage, James.
The Magic Mirror,
Okay,
Guillotine Fist. I think Magic Mirror will help your cause. I do think it will help your cause for a little bit, Like having that deflect.
You can basically use Kato Ninetales James for for that RNG for Magic Mirror, but then again at the very least have the chance to better single target magic damage. Alright, use Maya.
It's Maya. And wow, speaking of Kato Ninetales, there is moon. Is that the moon? Where is that? Okay, here, the Moonlight Flower. I can hear it. I don't want to have that transformation. You can, like, it's an image you can hear. Although it's nice. It's nice to look at, but it's you can hear it. So if you're trying to be stealthy, if you have that Moonlight Flower transformation, no.
Reuse that scroll. Try your RNG again. Yeah, even in towns, James, for those vendors with Moonlight Flower as their pet, it's kinda crazy.
And very solid defense structure right here for Constance. They have more people. They have Rune Knights. Lord Knights in the back right now.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. Again, we only have 1 hour for the War of Imperium, so this is not a 2-hour event as what we have in past seasons.
We have 20 minutes remaining in this session, and a lot of battles so far, RKM.King.
Yeah. So we've been basically moving from the entrance to the Emperor, and we still missed a lot
Mhm.
of the engagements.
Time to spam Frontera Moonlight. Mhm.
My God.
I'm surprised not a lot of them are utilizing what's that Gypsy skill that stuns.
I don't know the name of the skill teams. I
Scream.
just know the effect.
Yeah, the scream. Or,
Oh, the backline is dying again, James.
yep, the backline got eliminated right here. Yeah, but Constance is doing a good job into holding it out. Pegasus is trying their best to get in closer, but they are going to regroup, I think. Oh, emergency call. I think got casted by Pegasus. I think they want to go for this push. I think they do want to go for this push. Magnetic Earth. Ooh, Land Protector got removed immediately. Rapid Smiting. They want to go in. Pegasus is making their push. Tatami. Constance just holding on. I think only one guild used their emergency call from Constance. They still have another one, I think. But Constance is not letting it happen this time around. They want to secure the defense very, very tightly. So, because of the adjustments, I think because of the Lord Knights in the back line right now, and maybe some Paladins as well. Let's see. Yeah, some Paladins in the back line. They are securing this their spots really well.
Yeah, that's their response to what Pegasus have been doing for the past attacks. So let's see if you know things will go their
Oh.
way. Yeah, this is the only way Pegasus can play this game. So basically secure the entrance because there's no way that they can enter that Emprum with enough numbers if they're going to, you know, basically move towards that area without securing this portion of the map. Wow. Soul Destroyer. It's nice seeing people who utilize hide. Not just the assassin, the stalkers.
Mm-hmm.
So almost everyone is basically using hide just to simply dodge some skills.
Heart Revolution, Arrow Vulcan. Yeah, I like seeing the cast times. I like seeing the cast times by these people, but again, you can significantly reduce your cast time if you are playing, one of the classes, even without Poem of Bragi. You can significantly reduce your VCT, your FCT.
Yeah, but this is a refreshing sight games.
Mhm.
Far away from the no cast, no delay, spamming of characters. So this is again,
Yeah, no cast, no ACD, basically.
again the diversity and the utility of old skills.
Shield
We haven't
Boomerang.
seen from the past since again we have a demi-human reduction cap. So
Yeah. If if you want old school, very classic way of utilizing your Paladin Shield Boomerang with status effects.
slow push coming from Pegasus.
Very
So,
slow
yeah.
push.
And this Steelix basically making things hard for
Oh,
for Pegasus to enter the
full divestment. If full divestment connects, it's over. And a bit of trash talk right there. Let's see the entrance before we head on to the Emp
Yeah,
room.
we are also seeing Bolter GXs. So yeah. So I think Pegasus really try their best to whittle down the forces of Constance, especially those who are not really in the main guild. So they're basically waiting for the entrance and trying to send people home by bringing some forces towards the Emp room. But then it's going to be hard for them to, to bypass this entrance with misty uh, small amount of people. So yeah, but then again, we just have to continue attacking since not everyone
Mm-hmm.
has access to flag warp.
Yep, and Pegasus still has time for about 3 or 4 more pushes since we have
Mm-hmm.
13 minutes remaining in our current session, RKM King.
Yeah, and
Great fight so far.
their equal, I think, is either nearing its cooldown or it's already available. So yeah, let's see how many can, how many equals can they utilize.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, RKM King, great fight so far between these two alliances. Oh, I think Pegasus is preparing for their push. Some scouts are getting sense. They have safety wall on the floor. I think they don't want Numa to be casted right there, so they want that safety wall. But again, Magnetic Earth will cancel that out, as well as the Numas, or as well as the Quagmires on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of AoE skills on the floor right there. So some demonstration, some firewalls, I guess. Wall of Fog casted. Tami Sisada rapid smiting. Pegasus is trying to make their way in. There is no Numas on the floor. So yet Pegasus is trying to go in. Constance is attacking the people who are entering that portal currently. And Pegasus will need to regroup. I think they just removed that.
Oh,
Oh, they used that emergency call. I think they just removed whatever's blocking the entrance right there. Oh, one member of Pegasus again in the back.
oh,
And we have more members of Pegasus in the back. I think they are going to be able to push through. We see some detects getting casted. Some attacks coming from both sides right now here in this small area right here.
mm-hmm. Yeah, we also cannot see the hidden people, James. We don't have access to to such, so we don't know if there are still members of Pegasus inside hiding.
Mhm.
So yeah.
We can see a bit. We can see a bit. Okay, emergency call getting utilized by Constance. And I think this time around they want to solidify their Imperium defenses since it was a very close call for them earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
So they are not going to take any chances. Probably in the last few minutes of this session, they probably will use their emergency calls so that the members who are entering from the entrance right here
Mm-hmm.
will be able to guard the Emp room.
So basically, this is going to be part of your tactics for for this session, securing this entrance. So for like the whole session, they've been doing this and with some bit of success. I guess better or improved performance coming from Pegasus as compared to the previous session. So we still have like 10 minutes left. Let's see if this adjustment can give them the the win that they're expecting or that they're trying to take. So first session we have Constance as our castle holder.
Mm-hmm. And in Golden Imperium fashion, of course, you need to defend 5 consecutive times for you to be able to win Golden Imperium um, gold rewards, basically.
Yeah.
And on the fifth session, or after 4 consecutive defenses, in the fifth session, there will be a heist mechanic available for those who want to seal the castle for that extra, or for to snag, to prevent the other guild, the defending guild, from getting the rewards, and you will be able to get your own rewards.
Yeah, there are, like, as what you mentioned, 3 possible outcomes. So a win, a heist, and denial of the rewards. Basically, no one's going to to win, but we basically denying the 5 straight consecutive defenses.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we only have 8 sessions. So if they can break the streak and avoid getting 5 straight, so it's also possible not to have a heist reward.
Mm-hmm.
So a complete denial of everything, like everything, nobody wins. Yeah,
Well, if
there's
Pegasus
still
manages
that-
to reset the streak here in this session or in the next session, basically they're gonna make Constance have a hard time if Constance wants to take it for their own.
Yeah, true. So yeah, as the duration lengthens, the opportunity to recruit people increases. So yeah, basically invite your friends. Just tell them you just have to play on Mondays.
Just play,
Okay,
just
you
level
left.
your character, play on Mondays.
Yep.
Maybe if they have extra gear, they will get the gear for you.
You can basically show up at 9:30.
But there are rental gears available in War of Imperium King Edition. So
True, true.
yeah, you can utilize that. You don't need very high high
High-end
priced
equipment,
high priced high end equipment to participate in War of Imperium EE or in Golden Imperium Season 6. Bowling Bash, Cart Revolutions right here. The entrance, we can see a wall of fog, some demonstrations on the floor. I don't see a member of Pegasus entering the backlines yet as of now, and backlines are still set and ready. We can see some very long range arrow showers this time around, so they're not really close to this side right here, wherein earlier Constance was placing their long-range damage dealers or the backline damage dealers here in this portion or this area, wherein they get eliminated by some long-range damage dealers of Pegasus. And Constance have adjusted to whatever happened earlier. So they have their backlines like really at the back to maximize range, I guess.
Yep. So basically, they're utilizing their front lines more. Because earlier, they basically, or the long range damage dealers basically, are showing themselves.
To just deal damage, but this time they basically strategically move back after they deal some sort of damage, and they will basically stay at that spot because there have been successful wipes coming from Pegasus against the backline damage dealers of Constance. So nice adjustment coming from them.
You hate this map, you keep hitting that flag in the corner. Don't worry, this map hates you too. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh well, it is what it is, James.
Yep, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about that. Oh, oh,
Oopsies.
we see.
Oh.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Pegasus. Not a lot of them right now inside. Pegasus trying to make their push. I think that's the last emergency call that Pegasus will be using. and bowling bashes in the front. The back line is not attacked currently as of the moment. We can see some back lines of Constance going down. And well, Pegasus is going down as well because they are utilizing their front lines like what you said earlier. They're utilizing their knights, their paladins to defend, and they are going to push out. Constance is going to push out.
Okay, so this
I don't
basically
know
their
if I don't know if this is a good idea. We still have like 3 minutes plus remaining in this session.
Yeah, they basically got punished earlier for doing something like this. But then again, if they basically put, you know, majority of their members to push everyone out, then maybe that can be more successful than what they've been trying earlier.
Especially if Pegasus doesn't know that Constance is doing this.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to do this, do this with numbers. So it's not going to be as, you know, as, let's say, easier to push back as compared to, oops, there's going to be a massive clash between Pegasus and
Alright, Constance.
Constance.
They have scouts.
This will be bad for Constance if they're going to get wiped.
Yep,
I think they have the
is-
numbers.
Yep, this is the clash that we're talking about earlier. And Constance, because they push out, they are going to try and hold the entrance. They have walking magnetic earth on the floor. Consoles, bowling bashes, arrow showers, and they are going to guard this entrance. But again, since Pegasus used their last emergency call, I think this will be really hard for them to be able to do anything at this point. And Constance really doing the adjustments, making things work for them to be able to defend this castle well. And as you can see, not a lot of them are left here at the Emperor.
Some Pegasus.
Oh, well, there's
Pegasus
yeah,
members.
there's one Pegasus member.
A ninja. So what can he do?
Just
Hey,
survive.
face pump.
That guillotine fist. Oh, he survived.
Still alive.
Still
Yeah, he
alive.
has Cicada. He's basically spamming Cicada, James.
Yeah,
That's the best
I don't know if he dodged that guillotine fist right on time. But that ninja is
Ninja.
yeah, doing work. He's going to take a few hits probably.
I don't think he's going to die, James.
Oh, they're using everything. Another guillotine fist. Nope. He's trying to cast the guillotine fist. It's not pushing through. It's not pushing through. Okay. Okay, that guillotine fist. That guillotine fist pushed through at the very last moment. And yeah, good job to Constance for holding this castle really well.
Yeah.
And it's a good game. Well played
Yeah, no.
between these two guilds.
Yeah. Congratulations for like the second defense for Constance. So this is what we want to see. So this is the kind of action that we want. So it doesn't matter if there's a castle turnover, as long as we are getting this action, especially with you know, the ninja at the end of the session. It's kind of interesting. So
yeah, it
maybe.
was a very good day for Golden Emperium Season 6. Day 2. Very close calls coming from you know, the defending side. If they're not able to make their adjustments on time, Pegasus would have gotten this castle and they would have been able to take this. But Constance has been both guilds has been constantly making adjustments to be able to counter whatever the other guild is doing or what they are using. So they kind of figured it out. Maybe they will utilize it more in the next session for Pegasus. For Constance, they just need to keep on holding, making adjustments, just countering whatever Pegasus uh, pushes their way, I guess. And they'll be able to have a very beautiful battle like what we saw earlier
Yeah.
in this session, RKM.King.
Yeah. So nice seeing multiple tactics being implemented. So we've seen some, mishaps coming from or misplays coming from Constance because basically they're trying to maybe enjoy the game or they're still expecting a similar result as to what happened in like session number 1. But yeah, they got penalized early for leaving their spots and getting wiped, giving Pegasus some sort of hope and almost, doing work. So
Yep.
it's just that Constance was able to respond with an equal on time. So there's that. So it's not as one-sided as it seemed. So
Yep.
yeah,
They're probably
Good.
not gonna make the same mistakes on the next sessions,
Yeah.
but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? No, we might see a lot of mistakes next session next week. But yeah, anyway, that was a good day to Golden Emperium Season 6. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Our number 1 fan and number 2 fans. Yeah, it's the same guy. And shout out to everyone on the Facebook chat as well. Yeah, good session overall for today. Next session will be next week. That will be on the 23rd of February. That will be the GGH, our ROGGH anniversary. Exactly. So, at the anniversary Golden Emperium, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all for tuning in. That has been a great day. And happy Chinese New Year to all
Yeah.
for celebrating. And yeah, Year of the Horse, I guess. And yeah, with that said, thank you all for tuning in. We are your casters for tonight. This is James.
This is RKM.King.
And we'll catch you guys again next week. 我是发财新年快乐 however you want to say it in Chinese. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. But yeah, good night. Bye guys.
Bye.
Gravity.